Okay, hands and knees. So let's just go into an angry cat. So exhale. And happy. Oh, there, 30 seconds of angry cat. So exhale, angry. Tuck, 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 tuck. Go nice and slow, release. Breathing out, angry. And release. Exhale. Just about 10 more seconds. And coming to a flat back. All right, so I want your right hand to reach through as far as you can. Bring it back and up to the ceiling. So we'll go for 30 seconds, reach through and up. Reach through and up. So trying to get as much movement as you can. All right, 10 more seconds and we'll switch it to the other side. And through and bring that hand back. Left side, we're reaching through as far as you can and up to the ceiling. All right, 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Bringing that hand back to the floor. All right, so what I want you to do, walk your hands out along the mat as far as you can. Now, you're going to keep your bottom up, but what I want you to do is drop your chest to the floor, but reach your hands out as much as you can. So it's like bottom up, 30 seconds. Now we're just holding. So what I want you to do, when you can, walk your hands out a bit further, or try and lift your bottom up a bit higher, pulling back a little bit more. All right, pull the hips back towards the back of the room a bit more, drop your chest down a little bit more. Let's hold it for about 10 more seconds. Pull back, and release, coming up, coming all the way down onto your tummy. Tuck the elbows in, sorry.
I feel like I've been on a rack.
I know. All right, tuck the elbows in, push up into a half cobra. Now I'm just going to hold this again. So I want you to lengthen through the neck, drop the shoulders, really push the forearms into the floor, and you're just holding up. Pull the tummy in. So keep pressing into the floor to increase. So for you, Lindley, just focus on shoulder blades together and down. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, try and open up the shoulders. We're going to hold it for 10 more seconds. Keep pushing up. 3. Come down, interlock the hands behind your back, chest open and lift, pushing knuckles down towards those feet. We're holding. I'm going to do 15 seconds here. The last 15 seconds, you're going to lift the legs. Lift. All right, lift those legs up if you can and hold for 15 more seconds. All right, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands back to the floor. All right, so just back into that soft cobra position. Lift your right leg, lift it up, tap to the floor behind, and we're going to alternate. Bring it back. Left side, up and tap. Bring it forward. Over, so alternating sides. So you're trying to open up the knee and hip as much as you can. All right, right side, lift it up and over. Now push through this right hand. Open up that knee as much as you can. Release that, bring it back, other side, lift, left foot over, pushing the knee, so push through the left hand. Release and bring it back. Take your left hand long out to the side. All right, so pushing onto that left side. Use your right hand. Take that right leg back, reach back and grab that right foot and hold it. Go back a little bit more with that foot, so increasing the quad and hip stretch. Release that side, roll to the other. So take the right arm out long, push onto that right side, left leg goes back, reach back, grab that foot. Back, back, back. Increase the stretch on that left quad, hip. Release and coming all the way back to the middle, push up and back. Coming into a sitting position. So I just want you to sit long legs, I should say. All right, so I just want you to reach forward and hold. So inhale, exhale. As you breathe out, try and reach further. Keep going. So inhale, exhale, reach further. Then now flex the feet. Try and draw the toes back towards you and press the back of the knees into the floor. All right, for 10 more seconds, keep reaching. And coming up. Take your right hand to the outside of this left foot and pull back. So I want you to crank in your tummy again. Yeah. Just stretching 15 seconds each side. Pull back, I want you to stretch. So if you can't reach your foot to get a stretch, you bend your knee, because I want you to not just grab with your little toe, grab that foot and pull back. So I want you to feel a stretch right through the back of that right shoulder. Pull back, pull back, pull back. 5 more seconds. And release, go to the other side. So if you need to, bend that knee and then pull away with that left shoulder. All right, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Okay, stay there. Hands out in front of you. I want you just to start to sink down into your lower back. Don't go too far and then come back up. I want you to just try and think of rounding that lower back. All right, we're just going to do 3 more and the last one will go all the way down. Do 2 more. 1 more. Down, 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 all the way, all the way, all the way. Bend the legs up. All right, we're going to do a bridge. So bring your heels in close to your bottom up, and I want you to walk your hands out and try and touch your ankles. Lift your hips up, 30 seconds. Now, so squeezing your glutes, little tuck. Core on, reaching to those ankles. So try and walk the hands down a bit more, see if you can grab the ankles. Squeeze the glutes, tuck again. All right, release, walk the feet out into a more relaxed position, drop your bottom, come back up into a bridge, hands to the ceiling. Core on, alternate stepping a foot in. So nice and slow. Try and focusing on stability this time. So Even if you pop your hands on your hips, I want your pelvis to stay totally still. We've got about 20 more seconds of this one. Ten more. We're going to stay in a bridge. If you need to take a quick rest, you can for 5 more. All right. Take your right leg up. Lower it to the floor. Now flex the foot and bring it back. Point your foot down, flex and bring back. Point down, flex back. Point, flex. Do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, we're not finished yet. 1, up, cross that right ankle over your left knee. Drop your bottom. Okay, you're going to do 3 bridges here. So lift, 1, down. You can take your hands to the floor if you like. 2, 3, down. Pull the knees in for a glute stretch. So in, tap the left foot to the floor, pull it in for 3, 2, 1, back to the floor. 3 bridges. Up. 1, 2, 3, down. Pull the knees in for 3, tap the foot down. 2, we're going to do 4 more rounds of that. 1, left foot to the floor. 3 bridges. 1, 2, 3, down. Pull the knees in. 1, tap back down. 2, 3, down. 3 bridges. 1, 2, 3, down. Knee in. 3, 2, 1. 2 more to go. Bridge. 1, 2, 3, down. 3 knees in. 1, 2. On the next one, it'll be our last one, and we'll hold the glute position. 2, up. 3, down. Pull the knees in. 3, tap down. 2, tap down. Last one, we're going to hold it here. 1. All right, pull the knees in a bit more. Twist the legs to the left. We're holding it. Now I want you to flex that right foot while you still hold this stretch. Twist to the left a little bit more. Increase the stretch if you can. Twist to the left again. Pull the knee in. Come back to centre. Left foot to the floor and release. Pop that right foot down. Back up into your bridge. Left leg straight up. Point the toe lower. Flex and bring it up. Point down. Flex up. 3. 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more. 10. We're going to cross that left ankle over that right foot. Drop your bottom. Do 3 bridges. Up. 1. Up. 2. 3. Down. Pull the knees in and tap for 3. Knee in. Tap. 2. Knee in. Tap. 1. Feet to the floor. 3 bridges. 1. 2. 3 and down. Knee in for 3. Tap down. 2. 1, foot to the floor, 3 bridges. 1, 2, 3, down, knees in, 3, 2, 1, foot to the floor, 3 bridges. 1, 2, 3, knee in, 3, 2, 1. We have 2 more rounds of that. Bridge. 1, 2, 3, knees in. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Bridge. 1, 2, 3, knee in, 1, 2, and on 3 we hold. Holding it there. Legs in. Flexing that left foot. Now we're going to twist to the right slightly and hold. Twist to the right a little bit more and hold, increasing the stretch. All right, and then one more, twist and hold. And release. Take the feet to the floor wide, arms to the sides. Let's just twist side to side. So as we know, the second leg that comes round, you're pushing it down towards the floor. Push to the floor. Second leg dips to the floor. Do one more each side. One, release, bring the left leg long, right leg tabletop, pull the right leg across the body, right arm is out to the side, holding. Now pushing, use your left hand to push that right knee down. Now not too hard, I want you to push your right knee back into that hand, resisting, only for 3, 2, 1, release, see if you can increase that stretch. Push the knee back into the hand, resisting. 3, 2, 1. One more. Twist it over a little bit more. And push into the hand. 2, 3. Stay here. Bending up your left leg, reaching to grab that left foot. Now you're going to take your left hand off that knee. So we're not pushing on the right knee anymore. Pull the left leg back so you've got a quad stretch. Now, push that right shoulder down into the floor. And we're going to hold this for another 15 seconds. Push that right shoulder down. Three, 2, and 1. Release the left leg. Roll all the way onto that left side. All the way onto that left side. Bring that right leg back behind you and grab the foot for a quad stretch. So pull the leg back. So once you pull the knee back, push the foot into the hand. Now we're going to bring that bottom leg forward. Pull the top leg back again, push the foot into the hand, try and bring that. Now, when I say bring the bottom leg forward, I don't mind if you bend it or keep it straight, but just want you to increase that movement forward. Right, so we're going to hold it here for another 10 seconds. Keep increasing the stretch on that right leg. Release. Roll back onto your back. Right leg stays straight, left leg comes to tabletop. Pull that left leg across your body. Left arm goes out to the side. Push your right hand into that left knee. So increasing that stretch and then resist with the left knee. Push it back into the hand for 3, 2, 1. Release, see if you can increase the stretch. Resistance as you push the knee back into the hand. 2, 3, release, increase the stretch. Right, we have one more. Hand to knee. 2, 3, release your hold, bending into that right leg again. So quad stretch there. Try and get the stretch, and you're going to release your hold on that left knee now. Try and push that left shoulder into the floor though. Holding. Holding. Try and increase that stretch for 10 more. And then releasing that right leg long, you're going to roll all the way over onto that right side now. Take the left leg up behind you. So pull the leg back, get the stretch in the front of the thigh, push the foot into the hand, use the hand to resist. Okay, release it slightly, bringing that bottom leg forward slightly. Increase the stretch on the top leg. Push the foot into the hand, use the hand to resist. Release a little bit. You can take that bottom leg more forward again, holding the stretch, so increasing it to where you can, and for another 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Okay, come back up onto your hands and knees. Now I want you to come down onto your forearms. Take your right hand behind your head, so we're going to go back into rotation. Twist that right elbow up to the ceiling as much as you can, and then back down to the floor. Up to the ceiling as much as you can, back down to the floor. So breathe out, inhale down. Breathe out, inhale down. 6 more. 5. 3, 2, all right, 1 more. 1, hold it there. Take that right hand up to the ceiling. Take it down behind your back. Yeah, and now push that right shoulder open even more. Open, 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 open. Keep twisting. Release. Bring that back. All right, left hand behind your head. Twist it up to the ceiling. 1. Exhaling. So on the breath out, trying to get that elbow pointing up to the ceiling as much as you can. 5. 7. So on the last one, we stay up. 9. All right, keeping that elbow up on 10. Reaching that left hand to the ceiling. Down behind your back, and then pushing that left shoulder open and we're holding. Trying to open more. 2. And release and bring the forearms back to the floor. Take the knees as wide as you can. All right, so just holding it here to start with, just relaxing into it. It might be better to go side on your mats, because at least you have, when your knees are on the carpet, I reckon you get a bit of almost carpet burn. Yeah. Then when your husband sees you, Jeanette. All right, keep going wider.
And she just said, keep going wider.
All right, now, sorry. All right, move forward and back. We'll bring it in next Wednesday. Yeah, did we get into talking about the Kama Sutra or something?
Yes, and the number of positions.
Yeah.
Do you recall that one?
No, I didn't. That would have been a very funny, I think it would have went viral.
Oh,
All right, moving forward and back for 10.
and then when Chanel broke her rings.
Oh, Charlene, not Charlene. 2, all right, moving the hips back on 1 and hold.
We need more information on the ring.
We need what?
More information.
Pilates ring. All right, push up to straight arms. So I'm going to move this in, curl your toes under. We're going to move this into our little deep squat. So everyone can, yeah, it's doable for everyone. Sink down into it. So you've got your hands to the floor, you've got support. All right, walk your hands out. So we move back onto our knees and just forward. So just do a couple of rocks forward and back. Adjust your knees to whatever's comfortable for when you move into your squat. Push back up onto straight arms. Let's take yourself back into that squat. And when you're in this position, you can keep your hand, just move around a little bit now. So just little twists or side to side, whatever, because this is actually really good for the hips. All right, hands back to the floor. Let's walk ourselves out. Try the knees in a different position, maybe closer or wider. And then move yourself back into that squat. And hold it. Just hold it down. You can get your elbows into those knees and try and push open. And then little release. Push open, little release. Do one more. Push open, release, and then coming back down onto your knees, bringing those knees in close to each other and stepping that right foot forward. So we're going in, sorry, bring your left foot right back behind you. So moving into a hip flexor, squeeze your glute and tuck, and up. So stretch up to the ceiling first. So you want to think about lifting the rib cage from the hips, then move over to the right. So I'm just going to move us in different positions here. Now I want you to reach that right hand diagonally forward. Come back to the side. Now try and look to the ceiling. Just a tiny little twist here. All right, again, back into the side. Hold it. Come all the way up. Reach back. Squeeze your glute as you reach back behind you. And release. Take the hand to the outside of the knee. So this is resistance both ways. So you're pushing the hand into the knee. The knee's resisting. Each breath out for 3. We're going to twist to the right. Keep squeezing that left glute. One more. Release. Take your hands to the floor and walk that foot out a little bit more. So I want you just to kind of lean into it. Sponging forward into it. Yep, and we're just going to again move. So moving the body to the right and then back to centre. Move to the right, come back to centre. Move to the right, come back to centre. Right, we're going to move slightly to the right and hold it there. So you can use this right hand now to continue to push open that right knee. Keep sinking your pelvis down to the floor. All right, release that, turning the right toes outwards now, moving side to side again. All right, bringing the toes back to the front. If you can sink down onto your forearms, please do, or just go as deep as you can. Doesn't matter if there's even just a slight dip. And we're going to hold it here for 15 seconds now. So each breath out, try and sink a little bit more. All right, you have 3, 2, 1. Push back up. Let's change sides. So left leg forward. Right foot. Flex, glute squeezing, tuck. Lift that hand straight up to the ceiling first. Then over to the left. All right, so just a few changes in position. Reaching diagonally forward. Reach, reach, reach. Come back up into your side bend. And then just a tiny little twist like you're trying to turn that armpit up to the ceiling. And come up. All right, squeeze the glute, reach back behind you. Release, hand to the outside of that knee, resistance both ways, and we're twisting. Resistance on, one more breath. And releasing. Okay, walking that foot out a little bit further, hands to the floor. And all we're going to do is just move from left to right. All right, just pushing that left knee open, hold it there. Then if you can, you're going to use that left hand to increase the stretch there. Pushing it open. So bring your foot in closer, Eva. So bring your foot back into the mat and then just use your, push the knee open. So that'll just get into hip flexors groin. All right, turning the toes out to the left and just again move side to side. All right, turning it back forward. So we're going to dip down as deep as we can. And each breath out, try and dip a little bit deeper. For 10 more seconds. And release, pushing back up onto your hands and knees. All right, so I want you to extend right hand, left leg. Hold. And bring the hand in, hand to knee, and extend for 6. So this is a bit of stability. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right hand in. Now what you're going to do is cross that left leg over behind you. Now what I want you to do is slide that left, so stay on the diagonal, we're going to start to slide that left leg back behind us. Get on an angle that I've got room. So just keep sliding it over, yep. And just stay here. So go as over as you can diagonally and hold. So you can sink down onto the forearm. Slide any further. All right, push back up to straight arms, bringing that left leg back in. Now we're going to bring this right leg through for a true pigeon stretch, and that left leg is going to go straight back behind you now. So start with straight arms. So bring the right foot in front, yeah, and then slide the left leg right back behind you. Little bend into the elbows and then straightening. So we're dipping and straightening for 6, 5, 4. It's particularly tight through my glutes today. 1, release, come up. Walk your hands to the left. Little bend and straighten again for 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to the front, sink down and just hold it here. All right, pressing your left hip to the floor and release. Are you too, Susan? You feeling tight? Oh. Just kind of, you gave me a look like a grimace.
I can't hear. I wouldn't tell you.
Oh, so have you got, slide your left leg back even further behind you so it's straight? Straight, straight, straight. Now press your left hip down. Give me a glute stretch. You're just a loose hip woman. You can bring that right forward. So grab your foot and see if you can bring it up more towards now. Yep, twist back on. Now, got it, yeah. Yeah, so it's just a matter of little tweakings to, I can always help you get a stretch. Always.
Translate that as she can always put you in pain.
All right, release. Let's come out of that. So however you want to get yourself back up onto your hands and knees. Well, it's just, we've all got different spots where we're tight. All right, so we're going to slide that right leg diagonally behind us. And then we are just going to keep sliding it over, 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 over.
If you do the right hand up.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Lynn. Come back up onto all fours. I've got people who are on board. Extend left arm, right leg, and hand to knee, and extend. So a bit of stability. For 6, extend. 5, Jules probably yelling at me as well then. 4, 2, 1. So we're going to kick that right leg back where it is. Bring the left hand in, cross that right leg all the way over, and then we're sliding out on the diagonal as far as we can to a point where you feel a stretch in that left hip. You're not getting it, are you, Susan? Okay. Yeah, so just, yeah, that's it. You just might not be overly tight. You're a loose woman.
You're fitting really well.
All right, bringing the hands back onto your hands. Bring that leg in. So we're going to twist this right leg, left leg, sorry, in front. Then drop the knee down, and then you slowly slide that right leg straight back behind you. Yep. So try and lengthen that right leg as much as you can. All right, so we're just going to start with, so if you need a better stretch, bring that foot forward, little bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. So we're also trying to keeping the right hip pressing down to the floor will get you a little bit more glute stretch. Have you got it, Susan? I've got it stretched, so yeah. All right, let's walk the hands to the right. Bend and straighten. Sorry, I'm calling you Susan and you Suzanne. Bring it back. It's too many names. I've got Susan, Suzanne. All right, drop down. All right, now we're pressing this right hip down to the floor now. Am I missing anything? Did I do anything after that? All right, Eva, what I want you to do is lengthen that right leg out more and press that right hip down to the floor. That increase the stretch? Yeah. Okay, let's release and sweep this right leg all the way around so we're sitting in a diamond shaped leg position. Your body finds little ways to cheat. So grab your ankles, lean into it and try and push those knees open. Leaning. Release. Left hand grabbing that right knee. I want you to twist around to your right again. So take your right hand behind you. Inhale, exhale, twist more. Try and keep that, but what we don't want is this left knee to start popping up. So focus on keeping that left knee down. Come back to center. Now I want you to bring your right elbow on the inside of that left elbow. Try and get your palms together. And we're going to press up. Press. 2. So we're stretching into the back of that left shoulder again. 5, 6, hold. Twist to your right. Come back to center. Twist to your left. So keeping everything else still, we're just working through the rib cage. 3, 4, 2 more. 5, 6, center, release. Right hand grabbing that left knee. All right, and we're twisting to the left. So left hand's behind you. And release. Take that right hand in front, left hand goes over the top. Aiming to get the palms together and we're pressing up for 6. 4, 2, 1, twisting right or left and send to the other side. Do 4 more. Left. And right, center, release, interlock the hands behind you. Lift the arms up. Take the hands to the floor behind you, push the chest out. Release, take the legs wide. Hands to the middle. All right, just a little lean into it. So it's just from the hips, we just stretch into it. Out again. Now I want you to try and push the back of the knees into the floor. And I don't even mind if that means you stay upright, but try and press the back of the knees down, flex the feet, leaning. Leaning. So we're going to hold it here for 5 more breaths and we're going to keep leaning into it. But if you're as far as you can go, that's fine. All right, come up. Bend the right leg in. Okay, again, I want you to walk out forward. Just to wherever you can. Try and keep that right knee down. All right, walking to the left, just hold it. Again, try and keep that right knee down. Left hand to the floor on the outside of that left leg. Right hand down, centering shoulder blades, turn and face the front of the room, and then try and turn a little bit more. So we're aiming to look up to the ceiling under the top arm. Hold it here for 3 more breaths. All right, turn back to that left knee, drop both hands to the floor, come up tall, back to center, take your right leg out wide, bend the left leg in. Walk the hands out. Right, we're walking over to that right leg now. Right hand is to the floor. Left hand is going to come down the centre of your shoulder blades. We're turning to the front of the room first. And then if you can keep extending that rotation to look up to the ceiling. Turning that back to that right knee. Come back to centre and come up. Take both legs wide again. Walk yourself out. Inhale, exhale. Come to the first point of the stretch. Breathe in. Exhale. Go a bit further. A bit further. So just keep going as far as you can. And then come back up, hands behind you, chest open. Turn your toes as wide as you can and then in as much as you can. So wide in, sit. You don't like internal rotation.
I can't do it.
No, I've noticed that with you. And I reckon that's from your dancing days.
That's
One,
it.
release, bring the legs forward. I know, I've noticed that. All right, reach forward. Exactly right. You can't have really long legs and be flexible and be able to turn your toes inwards as well. Release. Come up onto your hands and knees. So from here we're going, we are moving towards just finishing, but if you need to go to leave your hand. So from here we're going to go into an up stretch. Hips high. Push the heel of the hands into the floor. Come back down. Go again. 2. Come back down. Come back down. We'll do 2 more. 2. Now, if you can't walk yourself into a standing position from here, just come up standing, however suits you. Start to walk your hands in towards your feet. Middle hand at the bottom. And do a slow roll up. We're going back to where we started. Hands back behind your back and chest open. Hinge forward, flat back. And come up. Do 2 more. Come forward and hold. Now take those hands all the way forward. Flat back, tummy in. Squeeze those elbows back into your rib cage and reach forward. So you can soften your knees slightly with this, which does relieve a little bit of the hamstring stretch. It's strengthening. 2, 1, release, drop the hands to the floor and coming up. Step your right foot forward, hands back behind your back. Hinge forward again, flat back. So 5, all the way up. 4, all the way up. 3, 2 more. 1 more. And up, left foot forward, same thing, hinge forward. Sorry, did I do 5 or 6 then? 5. Really? All right, 2 more. 2. 1 more. 1. And up, take that foot wide. All right, so I want you now to take your left hand over to that right foot, all the way up, change sides. And change for 4. 3, make sure you stand all the way up in between. 2. 1, release, left hand reach up and over, slide that right hand down, the side of that thigh, come up, go to the other side, and up, step the feet in, interlock the hands behind your back again, lift, drop them down, turn right, nose to armpit, both shoulders opening and hold. Lift up, come back to the front, turn to the other side, nose to armpit, push both shoulders open. Back to the front, release the hands, interlock, tuck and press out, up and back. Then up to the ceiling, reaching those shoulders. Stretch right up out of those shoulders. Again, lean to the left. Now push through that right hand. So when you push through that hand, it should actually get into your lats. And up to the other side, over. Push through that left hand now. And up. Release the hands. Finish with the roll down. Ground of the head to the floor. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone under, super, super slow roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Jill.